Hello, Phil. I found the story quite appalling today, and that's not why I'm dressed all seriously. I'm actually dressed seriously because my school had a freshman acceptance this evening, and I was one of the speakers. But this topic calls for serious dress, so here I am in shirt and tie. This topic, this story, just appalled me, really and truly, and I find it to be a horrible, horrible thing. This kid was pushed to the edge, literally, of a bridge. He killed himself. He killed himself out of embarrassment. Embarrassment because someone pushed him too far. And I see this all the time in high school. It's just intolerance. It's kids who think things are funny. Kids who are immature. They just take things too far. Now, I know a kid at my own school who's in the closet, and great guy, real great guy. And if I were to go around telling people that he was gay, he doesn't know that I know. But if I were to go around telling people, or if I were to go around and I don't know, spread it around, release pictures of him with a guy, if I were to have them or something like that, that would be terrible. That would be horrible. That would wreck his social standing, destroy it, because anti-homosexuality is the new racism. It's the racism of my generation, of the modern age. People can't accept it. People, within time, I'm sure it'll be accepted, just as African Americans were accepted after the 60s and 70s, but I think it's going to take longer, and I think that's part of the reason why this kid was so embarrassed, because it's such a touchy issue. And I feel for this kid. I've been mocked and ridiculed in my life. I was bullied a little bit when I was in grade school, and eventually I got over it, and it wasn't to the point where I was ready to kill myself. It was just kids calling me names and, telling me I was stupid and not good enough. And while that was detrimental, I got through it and everything. I feel as if this is a step in the wrong direction for acceptance and comfortableness in terms of society and homosexuality, and at the same time just maturity of people in general. I feel like, and I'm told this by adults, my generation, they don't think as much. I feel like generations are just getting stupider. With the amount of technology and information available to us, it's much easier to go look up something than to know it. And I have a problem with that. But that's slightly off topic. The bottom line is, this kid was pushed to killing himself, to committing suicide, ending his life because he was bullied. And that's just not permissible in any respect, in any regard, in any society. That should not happen ever. And I feel that those kids should get 5 years at minimum. That's cold-blooded, that's cruel. Yeah, sure, it's a funny joke. No, funny joke is when you put something onto someone's sandwich that they really don't like, or you throw water balloons at them when they walk out of their house, or some stupid prank like that. You don't tape them having sex with someone else who they're not comfortable sharing with the world, and streaming it over the internet. The internet is a vicious, vicious, terrible place. And yes, I'm savvy to internet subculture. I understand it. Alright, I understand 4chan and forum culture and trolling and all that kind of stuff. It's not the stuff you release on there because there are sick, nasty people on the internet. It's unbelievable to me. And so, my thoughts, these people should be in jail, and this should be made an example of. That's not okay, because you know what, I can just see, just as blacks in the 60s, the KKK, hate crimes, burnings, all that stuff, I can see it happening. So kids have died, people have died, just because of something they can't control, which is their sexual orientation. And just like race in the 60s. So I feel like if we can't get over this hurdle, things like this are going to continue to happen. It's a terrible, sad, shameful thing.